Hey you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, hello, my name is Ella, and today we are going to be doing my September plan with me for my bullet journal. As you know, many of us are going back to school right now, myself included. I just had my first week, so it's very important that you have some kind of planner, and mine is obviously my bullet journal. So I'm super excited for this month's theme and bullet journal as it's simple but super cute. So if you are going to plan along with me, make sure to grab your supplies, and if you're not planning along with me, grab a drink and maybe a snack. All right, let's get into the video. All right, let's get right into it. So the first thing we're going to do today is open up our fresh new page. And then we're just going to get right into coloring this month's theme, which is hedgehogs. I know I'm really excited, and I hope you are too. It was very easy to sketch out and plan for this month. I started out by drawing a small-ish oval in the middle of the page, and then drawing a second larger oval around that one. The center oval is going to be the stomach of the hedgehog, and then the larger oval is just a reference guide for where to put all the little spiky hairs. You are then left with a ring, and you just fill in that ring with a bunch of lines. I have decided to use 3 colors just for the hair of the hedgehog because I wanted to add some depth, and although this is by no means realistic, I wanted to make it a little bit more realistic. Because, as you would know, animals in real life and humans have many different colors that make up your hair, so I think it just added a little bit of needed detail. And then we're going through with a cream color and filling in the entire body of the hedgehog with this color. And this part is always a little tricky because I try not to overlap the lines too much so that it looks a little bit more smooth, if that makes sense. I find that it is helpful to outline all the other little sections and details on the page first so that you don't have to worry as much about coloring in places you don't need to. The next thing I'm doing is just taking a mid-toned brown and coloring in the ears and his little feet in. Then the next thing we're going to do is the eyes. I decided to go with some giant cute eyes for this one. I just thought it really fit the whole theme. So to do that, you just draw 2 circles, and then as you can see, draw a little sliver on each side, and then give highlights and fill in the black of the eyes. And that is how you make some cute little eyes. It's kind of hard to explain, but you can see it. And then I'm just going through and outlining his little ears. The final step for the cover page is just to write September, obviously. This is a little bit of a different layout since I just wanted to go with one giant hedgehog, and I therefore decided to put September at the bottom, and that is it. Moving on to the next spread is our monthly calendar. I decided to do a little bit of a different calendar this month, but I think that I'm really going to like it. I decided not to split up the calendar onto 2 pages and just went all the way to the middle crease of the book. I usually leave a space there as I do not like writing on the crease, but I wanted a little bit of extra room this month on the side, so I just decided to go with it. As you can see, I had a very hard time keeping my ruler straight with this calendar for some reason, but don't worry, I'm going through and fixing all of that after we are done. All of the boxes that I have made are 6 by 6, so there's plenty of room to write in them. I also made a little bar at the top of each box going all the way across. This is where I will put the date. Then I just drew 6 lines on the side of the calendar. They line up with the weeks of the calendar, and I'll explain what this is for. I am using this as a space to put assignments that are due for school. I am a student, and so it will be very helpful for me to have a list of all of my assignments for the week that are due. I figured the more places I can write down assignments, the less likely I am to forget them. So then I'm just going through and coloring each of the bars with a different color. I decided to go with a kind of ombre effect, so I started with the darkest brown color I had at the top, and with the 5 colors I had, I am working my way down all of the bars. Then I'm just going through and writing in all of the numbers of the month. It is kind of hard to see on the first couple of weeks, but it is easier to see in person, so it still works for me. And that is the monthly spread all complete. The final spread for this month is the weekly spread. I decided to go with a similar effect as the last spread, and I used the ombre effect to make 8 bars across the page. Each of these bars is a section for one day, and the final bar on the bottom right is a space for next week. I did write in the days of the week, but again, it's a little hard to see on camera. Then, I'm just going through and making an entire column along the left side for events. I really like having a separate area for events. It helps everything stand out more and be more clear. Then I'm just going through and drawing a cute little hedgehog with a little bit of space in the bottom left. I did the same thing as with the first hedgehog and layered a bunch of colors to give the hedgehog some more depth. Then, heading over to the right, I'm writing a section for assignments that are due. Again, this reinforces the idea that if it's written all over, I can't forget it. And finally, I am making a little sleep tracker so I can make sure I'm getting enough sleep. Then, this spread is all complete. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and the theme for this month. I was hoping that it will be simple enough for any of you to create it, and I still think it's cute. So, this is the final flip through. Well, that was it for the video. I had a great time making this month's theme, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. If you liked this video, make sure to go down below and press that like button, and if you want to see more content just like this, hit subscribe while you're down there. I would love to hear any feedback or suggestions down below in the comments, so let me know what you guys thought. Alright, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!